to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. And the tackle was made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding, receiver team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Stanford quickly to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He looks that one in nicely. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Running it to the right. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
They feed him again. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long, but players like that getting after him.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. There he goes to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On second down, looking to throw. Now improvising. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic with his feet. Open space at the 25. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And they got him for the sack. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Slay. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Davis looking to pass. Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Line getting set on second down. keeping it on the ground with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The play-action fake. Got his man on the right. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw on second down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
They're down to the 32-yard line on first and 10. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got enough space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
On the play. First and goal, Stanford.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
UCLA 7, Stanford 0.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Stanford comes up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The snap sets up to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Dances away from the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
How about the defense going up, making two big plays, back-to-back, second and goal, sack, third and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, not giving up. They gave up some yards, but they didn't break in the end.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Still looking on the move. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Offense gets set for second down. Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Caught in the backfield, it's Rayola. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback moving. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll line up for a second down play. Fast motion from the offense. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Bruins are flying down the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Davis will throw. Might be looking to run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bruins have taken it inside the 20. They'll throw on third and short. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the ground. Quick spin on the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Buying some time. Those defenses were smelling blood and the quarterback got down. Smart move. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He gets a block. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Davis looking to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Keeps it himself and gets to first. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Bruins have it in scoring position on first and goal. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Pasadena than you do? A captivating game so far. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's Shabara. They get him down after he makes the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. And he's running in the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the right. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Wilkins. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Gets it out quickly. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. He's going to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Stanford wants to push the pace.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. and then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Leaves it with the back. At midfield, he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold up.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They go to the ground. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Davis will throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to get to it. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, it's Wilkins. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you see that.
He's got it inside the 30. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Cardinal. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some 1st downs, get some positive momentum.
He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chain. Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The hand to the running back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. It's a draw. Still on his feet at the 45. Snowed under by the defense. Now on second down. Give to the running back. On the move is the 30. Oh, look out, there he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
The Bruins line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, UCLA! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Quarterback now breaking the field. Runs through the tackle. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. And now on second down for this offense. Complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Stanford going back to work with another first down. They'll leave it with him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Gonna try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give out of the gun. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the Bruins have enough for the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The give to the tailback. Thrust that arm out. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now they'll run the draw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away.
31, Stanford, 17.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's going to run it. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly on the move. toast the coverage. Got it deep downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Steps away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. All Uncle Mo on your side.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UCLA 31, Stanford 20.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. To the ground with the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Keeps looking downfield. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Tripped up for the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead late. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys could step up, and in the huddle, they could make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.